All right. Well, welcome in, boys. The YouTube is real. It's been fucking kicking my ass, bud. I've been doing it for like probably been doing YouTube for like five 5 years. I've been streaming since I was 13 years old. I'm now 21, and I kind of went a different path than what I saw most people take, which was kind of ingenuine, if you will, especially in the area that I'm in. Um, I've been streaming professional, non-professional, gaming, and trying to like make stuff funny, if that makes any sense. Like, cause I feel like I'm a pretty funny guy. And it seems like the internet's gotten to a point where it's just like, I don't know. It's all about if you're saying the right things. It's like the only way to really like gain people is to kind of be ingenuine. It feels like, and it feels like no matter what I do, just like my personality doesn't fit or what it is. But I'm making this video on this new YouTube channel because I really don't want to give up. I'm kind of covering my face because, like, I don't know, it's a little easier for me to talk about how I really feel, I guess. This isn't like a therapy thing. This isn't like, oh, I'm so depressed. Like, oh my God. No, this is really a more of a goal, and I don't really expect anyone to end up seeing this video. Hopefully not, because I'm being real, bro. I'm being real. I felt like the lack of motivation, and I guess specifically because I'm a numbers guy. I really am a numbers guy, and I look at my YouTube and I'm really compare myself to people that are fucking, they're out there making millions of dollars every month, and I never expect. I know I'm not like the type of guy that I'm like, oh, I'm owed this. No, like, I've never felt that type of way. Oh, hey, there's a hole in the ground here. Look at that. I've never felt that type of way. Um, I never felt like I was owed anything. I really just have always kind of gave it my best shot, and it just hasn't. I haven't lucked out. Like a lot of people have, and that's just how it goes. You know, there's some people that just aren't gonna get lucky like that. Sometimes it takes years and years and years and one day of luck, right? Let's say I stream for 10 years. I technically have been streaming for like 7 now, on and off. Let's say I stream for 10 years. I don't even expect 1,000 average viewers. I just want, like, I want to get to the point where I'm happy with what I'm making, and I really want to become relatable. I want to keep my genuineness, genuinity. I don't know what the word would be called for it, but integrity. I don't want to sell out to all the fucking brain rot on the internet. I'm tired of kind of hearing that. It's annoying. It's just a lot of these streamers and YouTubers right now are kind of profiting off of like the fucking brain rot of children, and that's not really a route I want to go down. I'm not down. I don't want to go down the easy route. I could make a YouTube channel and I could post brain rot every day, and I could probably be making $1,000 a day, but that's not what I want to do, dude. Like, I want to build my own brand. I want to marry my girlfriend. I want to make some fucking money. I just got a job as a car salesman. I'm leaving the factory I've been stuck in for fucking the last 5 months. I've been doing factory work since I was 18, and still doing YouTube the whole time. I kind of ran out of daylight Not gonna lie, I ran out of daylight. Um, I kind of shot that video like 4 times just trying to figure out what was the right thing to say. The main thing in this video is I want to hold myself to do YouTube. I don't want to keep switching my idea. Um, I tried to get in the military. I'm very passionate about military. I think military is nice. Um, I just can't get in. I can't get in. I have some medical fucking bullshit. Um, some migraines on my record, and basically they said no, I don't have like a fucking disability or anything. Um, so now pretty much all I've got left is let's figure out a career, and I know I have a loving family, I have a loving girlfriend, I have some friends. I lost a lot of friends, but I still have the real OGs, like the OGs are there for me no matter what. Um Not everybody has that, and I know I have that. Um and I'm grateful for that. I thank God every day. Um and I really just another point I want to get across, if anyone is watching this video, is um if you like feel behind, you're not the only person that feels that way. Um there's a lot of people that feel that way, especially in America. America's kind of like go 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 go, you know. Um and it's easy to feel behind right now, especially when you can't go buy a house on a year's salary anymore. So I mean, like, obviously the reason I recorded this is I want like something to, I guess, what would be the word for it? Like, I want to make like some kind of public, it's like public, but it's not really public, you know what I mean? Like, I want to make some kind of public thing where I'm saying what I'm gonna do, and it'll um kind of make me more focused on it, I guess, if that makes any sense. I'm the kind of person that, like, I believe what you speak is kind of what you are. Um, as long as you're not a jackass. And I just, it helps me a lot when I make a commitment to someone and I'm like, okay, well, I'll be there at this time. I'm always there. I'm always there at that time. So like it's kind of the same thing, but I'm doing it for myself. Um, my goals for this year, my goals for this year, my goals for this year. Quit this shit. We're quitting this. This is the first goal. Fucking, I don't need this. I've been doing this since I was 15. You know? I'm quitting weed. I'm quitting weed. Weed makes me fucking lazy, dude. Like, it makes me want to just not work and sleep. You know? I, most people, it's probably okay. But for me, it really makes me want to not do anything. Um, I don't drink. I used to do boxing for 3 years. I never competed because I was kind of just scared of the migraine thing. I at least want to get back into sparring, or I want to at least have my first match. Um, Really, what I'm more interested in than competing is kind of teaching it. Makes me very happy. And uh, really, the main goal is I want, like, I really want to have at least 2,000 at least 2,000 subscribers on my normal YouTube channel. Right now I'm at 70, 77, I think. 76, 77 last time I checked. And um that's a newer channel than I used to have. I kind of gave up on the other ones I had um because I just felt like they were seriously getting stuck at like 0 views. So it's like I didn't even hit the right target base really. Um so yeah, I want at least a couple thousand subscribers on YouTube. I'd like to average 500 views a short. Maybe 1,000 views a short would be nice. Uh, and the main thing I want to do is I really want to start to a community. YouTube has just always been like a dream of mine. Um, ever since I was a kid, probably the same as a lot of other kids and a lot of other people my age would probably feel the same way. They've probably been thinking about it since 13 years old, just like I did. Except, it's for a lot of people, I think it feels kind of unachievable because it's such a saturated market. There's millions of people uploading every day on YouTube and TikTok, and you can go on Twitch and you can scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, and you won't reach the end. You won't reach the end. I'm serious, you won't. There's too many people. And um I'd say I really just want to figure out how to stand out and not sell out to um viral things, I guess. I don't really want to go the viral route. I really want to build something genuine, honest, uh, something by myself. I edit all of my videos. I make all of my own thumbnails. I do everything myself. Uh, and I kind of want to stay true to that. I don't want to go just pay some guy in India $10 a day to like make me a video. That doesn't really sit right with me. I think we're kind of reaching the end of the video now, but this is really just a conversation I wanted to have with myself and maybe like the one or two people that will watch it. Maybe. I mean, who knows? You know. Um, Maybe this will get fucking 200,000 views. I'm really ready to make a change. I'm really ready to try new things out, and I'm not giving up, baby. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. I'm not giving up. No matter what, dude. I don't care if for the next 10 years of my life I only get 100 views. Like at least I'll know I tried. Like, you know what I mean? That's the most important. Is knowing what I did. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It doesn't matter if one of my old high school buddies sees my video and he's like, "Oh, this guy's so fucking cringe. What the fuck happened to him?" Like I'm just kind of tired of thinking about what other people think. I'm really ready to be myself. I really am. I spent like a lot of time worrying about my weight and the way I looked and the way I talked, and um I'm just kind of ready for that to not be a thing anymore, you know? Um I don't know, man. I'm going to give it a shot. We're going to see how it goes. I'm going to give it a shot. We're going to see how it goes. Okay? Okay? Uh if anybody's watching this, bro, I just want you to know you keep doing you. You keep doing you. Don't compare yourself to the fucking people with millions and millions of followers that are your age that are making a ridiculous amount of money. A lot of the people that are doing that were very early to the process, and they were like pretty natural at it. Sometimes it takes work, dude. And like maybe you don't even want to be a YouTuber, maybe you want a better job. You know, just keep focusing on building up your experience and doing what you need to do, and give it a shot in a couple of years and see how it goes. Just, go for that job application. Go for that girl. If I never would have risked it, I never would have met my girlfriend. She's all the way in Singapore. She's been here a couple times. She's one of the nicest women I've ever met. If I wouldn't have shot my shot, she wouldn't even know I exist. Like other than the fact that she watched my streams every once in a while. Just how we met. And um I guess the main thing is stop procrastinating. Maybe that's not your problem. Maybe I'm just a kid and you think I'm fucking stupid, you know? That's okay. That's okay because I'm here and I'm just talking, dude. You know, it, I'm not anybody special. Other than the fact that I'm the only me and you're the only you. We're all human. We all bleed. We all cry. We all get angry. It's Um, and I think some people forget that. Some people look at a celebrity and they think, "Oh my God, this guy is so perfect," and "Oh, this guy is so handsome," or "Oh, this lady is so beautiful," and I'm never gonna be like her unless I get, plastic tits, or I'm never gonna be like that guy unless I start taking testosterone or steroids. And comparison is the thief of joy. Okay, okay, it really is. It really is. I'm 21 years old. I still live in my fucking mom's house. I'm not out like in a $1 million mansion like some people. But I look at it positive, like my mom loves me and she's given me an opportunity to save up money so that I can eventually, maybe get a house or get in a, maybe I'll just end up moving into an apartment. Maybe I'm not ready to settle down somewhere and get a house. But like, maybe you don't have family, but you really need to look at being positive, building connections. Humans are built for connection. I don't care if you're an introvert or whatever the fuck they call it. You'll never be happy if you don't have some type of connection to somebody. And I really do believe that. The loneliest, worst times in my life were when I didn't want to be around anybody, um, because I was like kind of too in my own head, and um, I kind of just felt like I would be a drag on everybody. You know, you really just have to build a connection, build friends. Um, Even if it's just a lady from the supermarket that you go to, and you know, it could be anybody, dude. You just have to build some type of connection and keep doing you. And that's the end of the video. I don't got any more to yap about. I don't got enough experience in life to really be giving advice like that. I've had some lows, I've had some highs, and I really know the highs have been when I'm talking to people, and the lows have been when I'm not talking to anybody. And um, I think it makes a big difference. I think it makes a really big difference. I love you guys. I love God. I love my mom. I love my girlfriend. I love my family. I love my friends. And um, I hope I make everybody proud, especially myself. It's like the main thing. I just really want to make myself proud. And I think you should too. I think that's what matters. Have a good day.